Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going over the Prizepicks plays for Wednesday, January the 18th. We have a decent-sized NBA slate today. Going to run through these picks a bit quickly. We actually do have a pretty good amount of props posted. Usually at this time, we do not have a full board, so I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and get started. As always, if you enjoyed the videos, appreciate it if the like button, subscribe if you have not already. First prop we're looking at is going back to a guy that's been kind of a staple for us. You know, he's had one down game since we've been using him. Once again, Brandon Ingram's been ruled out for this contest. So we're taking CJ McCollum over 24.5 points. Last time we got at 24.5, and then it got bumped up to 25.5 later in the day, I believe. So hopefully you jumped on it before. At least it got bumped on sportsbooks. Not 100% sure if it got bumped on Prizepicks. I assume it did as well. The matchup here against Miami, they're getting healthier. Hero made his return. Looks like Lowry might be back for this contest. However, the Pelicans, they still play tough even without Ingram and Zion for the past handful of games. This one is at home in New Orleans for the Pelicans, so definitely think CJ will be able to just kind of at least keep the game closer than maybe if it was in Miami, and they'll be able to dictate the pace a little bit better. It's been well over this number, averaging this well over this number since Ingram's been out and since Zion's been out as well. So that's the first one we're looking at. Second one we are taking is going to be going over to another points prop. Going to a points prop. This one we're going to Cleveland, and we're taking the over on Darius Garland over 23.5 points. So Donovan Mitchell is doubtful for this contest, and we know Mitchell, he takes a ton of shots. He takes a lot of usage. If you take him out of the equation, it's going to lead to a lot more opportunities for Garland. And like LeVert should have a nice bump. This one is in Memphis. The Grizzlies, they play fast. It should be high scoring as long as Cleveland's able to score. Last game he played 40 minutes. Played really well, took 22 shots. Usually he's probably playing the high 30s in any sort of close game. And he's going to get a ton more shot opportunities today without having Mitchell there, who left the game early last game, played 21 minutes. So he did score 11 points in that one, but you're probably going to have to find a way to come up with 20, 25, if not 30-plus points, taking out Mitchell there. A lot of that should go to Garland. He should get more usage. If you want to take his points and assists, you can, but I feel pretty comfortable by just taking his over on the points. Next prop we're going to is Sacramento, and we're taking there's a few ones that you can look to. If you want to look to over points, rebounds, and assists, you can get De'Aaron Fox at a good number at 34.5. He's going up against the Lakers, a team that he absolutely crushed in the fourth quarter. The last time they met, he put up 45. He had 17 real-life points scored in that quarter. The matchup should be a fast one. The Lakers, they let teams put up a ton of points against them. The Kings do the same thing. The Kings are one of the fastest teams in the NBA. They love to just get out and run, and with Fox there and against the Lakers team that kind of likes to do the same thing, should be a high-scoring game. The Lakers gave up 132 to Houston last game, 113 to Philly, 119 to the Mavs, 122, gave up 134 to the Kings last time they played. You know, a lot of these teams are scoring well over their season averages, so you should expect Fox and Sabonis and those guys to have good games today. Fox has done very well against the Lakers. Just mentioned the last time they faced him, he had one of his best games in the fourth quarter, or one of his best quarters ever in the fourth, keeping them alive, and then at the last, probably got fouled shooting that half-court shot that would have, if he made a free throws, would have won them the game. If we pull up the game log for Fox against the Lakers. All right, so last game they faced on January 11th, 34 points, 9 assists. Game before that, just played 30 minutes, but he gave you still 22, 4, and 6. Before that, 32, 7, and 12. 29, 4, and 4 before that. 36, and 3. So in his last 5 meetings against the Lakers, he's hit this number in 4 out of the 5. And the one game he missed, he saw, about 6 to 8 minutes less than his usual, playing just 30 instead of 36 to 38. So I'm liking Fox's points, rebounds, and assists, and then go on to the other side. We take the points and rebounds, and it seems a spot that you can jump on Sabonis here. He's been awesome as of late, putting up some big rebounding games, putting up some triple-double performances. The scoring has been consistent for him. He's scoring around like 18 to 22, if not more, every single night. But the rebounds have been super impressive. 18 rebounds last game against the Spurs, 15 before that. So we need 35. He gave you 36 last game. He gave you 34 against Houston, 39 against Houston before that. Missed against Orlando, but typically against the Lakers last time he gave you 37. You could even take his over points, rebounds, assist if you wanted to. He's been dialing up the assist 8+ in 4 straight games, at least 8. But I do think he'll be able to score a good amount against the Lakers front court. And then he should be able to get you a ton of rebounds against Thomas Bryant, the guy that is tough, but he's not your typical center. Just with the size, he's a little undersized. Sabonis should have some advantage there. Just getting some offensive rebounds and just rebounds in general in what should be a high-scoring game. So I definitely think I want to get to a couple of Kings, and those two are the best ones to take a look at. Next prop we're looking to is taking the over 24.5 points and rebounds on Jarrett Allen. So not having Mitchell is going to lead to some other guys shooting a little bit more, getting just a handful more shot opportunities. Jarrett Allen is going to match up against Steven Adams here. He's a good defender, but Adams is one of those guys that doesn't leave the paint, so it's a spot where Jarrett Allen should be able to play as many minutes as he wants to against Adams. They'll probably match up similar amount. He's been seeing good minutes recently, playing really well. He scored 24 points in 2 out of his last 3 games with double-doubles in 2 out of the last 3, and they'll probably need him to have another big double-double tonight against Steven Adams. He's done well against the Grizzlies in his career. Last year when they faced him, he gave you 22 points, 12 rebounds. He gave you 25 points, 4 rebounds before that. So he's hit this in the last couple of games, and then those were his only 2 times he faced them as a member of the Cavs. And then it goes back to the beginning of 2021. Last time he faced him with the Brooklyn Nets, which he missed, but it's a completely different team, different players, and the Grizzlies have a different center. So definitely liking taking his over points and rebounds if you wanted to take another Cav. I think he looks pretty good. So that is our 5th prop. And then for our final prop, there's a few ones that I think look decent. We're getting a decent number on another points prop that typically this guy will be over 30 points. They're getting a little healthier, so maybe that's why. I mean, Brooks' number's pretty low, but he's been pretty erratic. I'm talking about taking Ja Morant over 27.5 points. Should match up well against Garland, although they'll probably put like LeVert on him or somebody a little bigger. The only problem with him has been the minutes. Recently, the Grizzlies have just been blowing teams out, so he hasn't played his full allotment of minutes, but he's still been able to hit this number in most of the recent games. So I expect this one to hopefully be close. I mean, Cleveland's played tough all year. He just played 27 minutes against the Suns. They blew him out in the second half. Played just 25 against the Pacers. Played 32 against the Spurs, which is good, but you can still see him play like 35 plus in really close games. So if this one is close and we get full minutes out of Ja Morant, last game he was lethal from 3, made 5 threes, gets to the free throw line whenever he wants to, expect 20 plus shots. So I like this over. As long as the game is close and you think it's to be close, he should hit this number, I believe. So that's the final prop for today. Looking at CJ McCollum over 24.5 points, Garland over 23.5 points. Taking 2 Kings in a great matchup, Fox over 34.5 PRA and Sabonis over 34.5 points and rebounds. Jarrett Allen over 24.5 points and rebounds, and Ja Morant over 27.5 points. So thank you for watching. Best of luck. You can leave any questions in the comments, and I will catch you all next time.